Yo, 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 welcome to KISU University. Keep it a stack university. Get your pencil and paper. I ain't talking about your regular pencil and paper. I'm talking about this holy water. Go ahead, take y'all quick shit, man. Hey, man, y'all excuse the allergies, man, in this video, man, but we still gotta talk. And so this came across my timeline today, and I wanted to take a little deep because I seen like a little clip in it, and I want to go ahead and deep down further because a lot of the times you from y'all know kind of my stance in regards to something like this, you know what I mean? But let's see if the conversation will go ahead and go ahead and create more conversation in regards to that. Maybe I might get into a little bit more depth on why I take that certain type of stance in regards to the topic of hand. So Anton Daniels is talking about stepdad crash dummies. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and talk.
Episode 2, season 2. You guys, I'm kicking it here with the cool kids. I'm your girl, Randy Rosario. Let's get introductions going before we get this conversation going. To the left here, I have Crystal the Doll, 2K, Anton Daniels, Latia, and one of our favorites on our, in-house people, Poppy Chu Low. How y'all doing?
Feeling.
We got somebody new on the panel this time, so before we get started for real, Tia, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I am Latia Matthews, also known as Tia Black. I am an actress, podcaster, social media influencer, just all around dope person. Period. Y'all gonna love me here.
What's going on?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna find out.
So you're going to be thrown into a very aggressive conversation, just FYI.
Okay.
If you guys are privy to season 1, which I know all of you are because all of you love us so much, you saw that. First off, you would never laugh at me saying all of you love us that much. So, he giggled hard as hell.
Like, is that so hard to believe?
Right, we're lovable people.
I'm broke, please. No.
Anywho, if you guys watched episode season 1, you saw a very controversial conversation about step parenting, where Anton had a conversation about stepfathers being crash dummies.
Yeah. Step crash dummies.
Step crash dummies is what he likes to call them. Thanks for the correction. Thank you.
Hated all of that.
Anton, can we talk about
Even after rewatching it? You hated it?
That's an upgrade.
You hated it even after rewatching it?
Yes, because I don't agree with it.
Well, okay, let's talk
dig
about
into
let's
it.
talk about the foundation of what he believes, and we'll talk about what we don't agree with.
Let's
Anton,
talk about it.
What is it about? Why don't you like men being stepfathers?
I don't think that it's a benefit. First of all, if you just frame it, right, and you say, okay, well, this guy, he took care of his business his whole life, and he did the right thing, and he didn't have any children out of wedlock, and he literally had the ability to pick and choose anybody that he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm pouring all my energy into another nigga's kids. Let's get straight into this shit. I'm giving my all to another nigga kids. I'm doing something that he didn't want to do, or the mom didn't want him to do, or whatever case may happen. But either way, it's not mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with a woman that's priority is another nigga's kids over me. And that should never be an issue there. Now, there's some women who understand that it's always the man first, regardless. And them women, those are the ones that we sit over there and big ups to and cherish. And there's some women that's put in these predicaments that truly is not their fault. But the majority of the times it is their fault. And it comes down to your decision makings, right? But I have grace towards widows. You know what I'm saying? Or some things that was definitely out of their control. But as I say, and I'm going to continue to say, the majority of the situations with these females being in this position is in their control. And they think that a nigga is supposed to save the day to go ahead and get them out this position that they put themselves in. Nigga, if I put myself in a position, I don't look for nobody to save the day. Nigga, I know I need to save my own day. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I got to put resources into somebody else's kids. Now, I've never personally did the stepdad bullshit, but I've been around women, and I done dealt with some women in the past that had kids. And I'm gonna tell you like this. And what I want for my kids and the DNA to make up, and you know what I'm saying, like what I'm gonna put in, I'm putting in the shit that I work for another nigga's legacy, my nigga. Like, that's not about to happen. I'm not saying that you can't sit over there, you feel me, and love them kids. I'm not saying that you can't sit over there, you understand me, and play a big homie to them kids. I'm not saying that you don't have to have a role if that's what you choose to do. But when it comes down to playing pops, nigga, I'm not doing that, nigga. I have so many kids, my nigga, that I mentor to, that I've coached, my nigga, and I still talk to and help guide to this day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that you can't do that. It's good if you can. But when it comes down to playing dad to another nigga's kids, I'm not doing it. I don't give about none of that shit. I'm only gonna play daddy to my kids, nigga. Shit. And I see the stupid ass shit about these bitches talking about, oh, you're not a man if you're not willing to take it. Bitch, you're not a woman if you want another nigga to take care of your fucked up decision, bitch. Fuck we talking about here? I ain't trying to hear none of that stupid shit. Fuck you talking about? Facts. Facts, Larry. I'm not saving no bitch because you made a poor pussy decision. Nigga, what the fuck I look like? What the fuck I look like sitting over there? Like, nigga, like everybody, they mama, whose real parents understand, like, nigga, we live to make sure that our kids are destined for success. We obsessed with the process of raising great human beings that can accomplish whatever they choose to accomplish. And we know that the process is an everyday thing. And you trying to tell me that I'm supposed to give a part of my life to raise another nigga's kids? You got me fucked up.
Right? Why would he go and choose to take care of another man's kid who is at some point going to say, you're not my daddy? Like, why would he ever do that? Right? First of all, it removes the responsibility from the woman from choosing the guy that she's supposed to be with in the first place.
Oh, God.
Because most women have skipped over the man that she was supposed to be with.
Right.
Most of them. Right. And then on top of that, you then have to go back and forth with another dude that's going to always be tied to her through that kid. Because essentially, that is marriage.
Right.
Right? You're
Having a baby with
married.
somebody?
Yeah, you're married
Facts,
to that
nigga.
woman.
The greatest
kid.
commitment, my nigga. However you want to look at it, that's the greatest commitment, nigga. to raise these kids to be an adults, that's the greatest commitment. That's a tie. That's so big, my nigga. That's bigger than you buying a house. That's so big, nigga. It's one of the biggest things that you can do is to have a kid with somebody. And these motherfuckers just go about it by just doing it with anybody. Nigga, you need to be intentional. You need to be intentional. There's things that you need to look at in regards to the mentality of who you do. Like, you can't just put kids in anybody, my nigga. Motherfuckers is doing that. Now, motherfucker gonna be like, oh man, the man was irresponsible. Okay, cool. But there were signs that you seen that man was irresponsible and you choose to ignore that shit. That's your fucking fault. They say it's take two to make a baby. Exactly. So if you remove your motherfucking self from the equation, there's only one. So there ain't gonna be no fucking. So what does that say? You irresponsible ass bitches?
Yeah, because you're never gonna be able to detach from each other.
What happens if the daddy not around? Because a
What
lot
do
of
you
these
mean,
niggas be
what
leaving.
She need to go back to her baby daddy.
But then he left.
Well then she gotta wait because that shouldn't be somebody else's. But here's the thing.
So she gotta wait till the baby is grown today.
No.
That's the
Listen,
stupidest shit I
this is
ever
what
heard
I'm
in my
saying.
life. What
That
is
is
stupidest
not
shit I ever heard in my
That's
another
the
life?
stupidest
dude's
shit I ever heard,
responsibility.
to expect another nigga to treat your kid like, I could never love another nigga's kid like I love my own. Never, nigga. I can never love another nigga's kid like I can love my own, nigga. Fuck we talking about here, nigga. Nigga, shout out to this nigga Anton Daniels, nigga, for this good conversation we get ready to have in this month.
She gotta figure that out on her own. Now, if she can finesse a dude into getting with her and doing it on that time, then that's a whole nother conversation.
I'm so
But
glad
I don't
we're
see
individuals.
I don't
and
see the
everybody has their own
benefit.
opinion.
Nobody
Hold on,
has ever.
Crystal, what you
Nobody
saying?
has
So
ever.
glad we're all individuals and everybody has their own opinion. I'm so glad that everybody don't think like you.
Why not?
Because
If people thought like me, women would think twice about the man that they chose to have children with.
Oh
I don't.
God.
So this is my
I feel
thing.
like at the
I
end of
do-
the day, you never know people's circumstances, what they're going through, or what's happening when those babies are being made. I mean, you can say you want to have the best mindset and make the best decisions, but in
You sound like an irresponsible ass bitch. You should have been thinking about that before you open up your motherfucking legs.
reality, that's not right. So it's like what you're that's like we in make believe land. What you're saying,
How is that
real
make-believe
life
land?
happens. So that world you're talking about is make believe world because that does not happen. Look how many. I'm not that it's a good thing, but look how many babies are born out.
Why does the most advanced health and fitness wearable not have a screen? Because Whoop is designed to keep you in the zone. The minimal
Wedlock. Look what's going on in the time that we're in. This is a different time from the past. A lot of times when you guys have those mind frames, you're thinking about how things were so long ago. That's not even the world that we're living in anymore.
That's why we want to make America great again.
We can.
You did not just sit here and say that shit.
That's why we want to make America great again. Because think about it. The more that we are left up to our own devices and get away from the core of what we're supposed to be doing in the first place, the worse off it gets. The reason why
If we wanted to go back yesterday, we would be sitting over there running to more virgins. Why you bitches ain't virgins? Stop. Motherfuckers, look, I got a response for everything. Nigga, stop playing.
with more information than we've ever had before, continue to go down this dark path, we know for a fact that a child raised in a single parent household has less of an opportunity to be great, more of a probability to need therapy, more likely to go to jail, less likely to go to college, more likely to have debt and be asking the government for student loan forgiveness. We know that is the pathway more than likely.
You dealing with
I
that
come
being
from
born black.
I come from a
Them
two-parent
second
household, and I
we
got
know this.
being born black. Period.
We know
you be
this.
born to a two-parent
That's
household.
Order in the
nonsense.
court,
That is-
bitch.
I was
that is
born
so
in the hood
true.
like everybody else, and that ain't my circumstance or any of the people that
Because
was
you
born
made
with.
it different for yourself.
No, I didn't. It's
Individuals
because
move
I was raised in
differently.
a two-parent household,
So
even though we were poor. But that don't mean nothing. Because I'll go into that in a minute. But my point
You need
is,
a microphone. Hold on.
but my point is that even with all of the information and the technology and being able to look in hindsight, y'all still choosing to do it. This is not something that anybody is making y'all do.
Facts.
Y'all choosing to have children out
We're
of
not
wedlock.
making them
This
men
is
have
facts.
babies with a seat. It takes two.
Time
It's
out,
not
first
just
of all.
my
Y'all
not just
choosing
my
to do it.
decision to
Okay,
do it.
Nigga, it's your decision, you stupid motherfucker. You dumb bitch. It's two. You sit over there and spread your fucking legs out, took your panties off, and allowed a nigga to insert motherfucking 4 pounds in your shit, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? It takes two. Stupid bitch. If you remove yourself from the equation, it wouldn't be two. Stupid. Dumb bitch.
What you, 2K, what do you have to
Let me
say?
ask her a
These
question.
bitches
Why
is
would a
dumb.
woman have a child out of wedlock? Why would she choose to do that today?
How about I'm gonna take it back to what I say every time. Like you said,
Fuck that, nigga. Answer the fucking question, bitch. Answer it.
you grew up in a two-parent household. You probably was taught something a totally different way. Imagine being me, born in a household where my mom is a single parent, and there are different.
Well,
babies
that explains why you have the mindset that you have now.
daddies. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm growing up where aunties doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not married. Everybody not with, not with the person that they had kids
So
with.
because that you grew up around that makes it right? What are we talking about here?
But then you still find your way. You move through life. You do what you have to do.
My nigga, y'all already know, my nigga, I talk about this right or wrong shit. Who is another motherfucker to say if it's right or wrong? But the facts are the facts, my nigga. To have the best chance to raise the best kid, one, you need to have a real woman. A woman, nigga. Not no punk bitch. A real woman that not only embraces womanhood, nigga, bringing a good woman to you, but embracing being the best mother she can be. Number two, you can't be no punk ass nigga. You need to sit over there and be a real man, nigga. Be a real man to the kid or kids, nigga, and be a real man to that woman. Now, if you got them two, and you got them two together, now your kid has an excellent chance to be to be a great human being, to be an accomplished human being. And whatever you set forth, however you raise your kid, the Bible says train up a child and he won't depart. So if you train up your kids to be a pussy ass nigga, your kids is gonna go ahead and be a pussy ass nigga. But if you train up your kids to have that mindset of conquering shit, to being successful, to putting your mind to being disciplined, they won't depart, my nigga. They will not depart. They may go ahead and sometimes get off the course. They may do bad. They may make some horrible mistakes, my nigga, but they will not depart in the end, nigga, if you did your job the right way. A lot of these motherfucking moms will be raising these kids. That's why we got bitch ass niggas now, and we got fucked up mindset ass women like this bitch. That's why. That's exactly why there shouldn't be nigga. These motherfucking kids should be raised up by these single motherfucking moms. That's fucking why. Look at nigga. Look at the product, nigga. Look at it. It's fucked up. Nigga, you ain't gotta get married. You ain't gotta do none of that shit. Y'all just need to understand that, hey, when we have this kid/kids, this shit is bigger than the both of us. You bitches want to be talking about fucking happiness. Fuck your happiness, nigga. You in a movement, you were doing something that's bigger. That's bigger than yourselves. A lot of motherfuckers ain't never been a part of a process that's bigger than yourselves. See, motherfuckers that play team sports, right? What is the common goal? To win, right? To win that fucking championship, right? Now, but you got to make a sacrifice along the way. You participating in the movement and being selfless in the movement, not only to go ahead and do your job, but you may have to sacrifice something to go ahead and to achieve that same goal, to go ahead and get to the ultimate goal. But you motherfuckers don't understand that shit. You just get up on here talking your selfish bullshit. And you don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's the problem. A lot of stupid motherfuckers putting this shit out there and it's reaching other people who's gullible and they believe that dumbass shit that you talking about. Just like when I seen this Cardi B shit. Man, that bitch hurt. You could tell that bitch don't want to go nowhere. Nigga, if this motherfucking nigga Offset say, come on, bitch, let's go ahead and get it back cracking, that bitch gonna come crawling back. Any bitch that's done, she gonna be done. She ain't gonna entertain that shit. How do I know? I done been through this shit. That bitch is not done. That bitch is not done. And at the end of the day, right? Let's say, for instance, if it goes all the way and they never get back together. Selfish. 1. 2. You chose this individual. You understood that. You understood that if you was to go down the route of having kids with this particular individual, this individual is not best suited to be able to raise the human being that should be raised. A lot of these kids should be raised with the mindset of excellence. Sometimes, my nigga, I'm gonna tell you something with you selfish ass motherfucking moms. There's sometimes, my nigga, that you need to take a fucking step back and just listen to the instructions that man give you to raise his kid and follow the instructions. Because you dealing in a situation that's bigger than your fucking self, but your little stupid ass want to be fucking selfish and lazy and not sit over there and understand bitches want to talk about having breaks and shit. About break from what? Bitch, you signed up for this shit. Bitch, if you ain't want this shit, you should have opened up your fucking legs, stupid bitch. Nah, fuck that, nigga. Raise this motherfucking kid the correct way. Raise a motherfucking human being, nigga, so they can have a good chance in life. A lot of your kids is in fucked up positions now because you ain't raised them to be shit. You just did the bare minimum, nigga. You just sit over there, you understand me? All you did was feed them and clothe them. You thought that shit was good enough. And then you sent them to school and you thought that shit was good enough. And it ain't. It's a 24/7 motherfucking job. Bitch, if you wasn't ready for that shit, you should sit over there and open up that motherfucking pussy. Fuck wrong with you hoes, nigga.
let's say you find you a man that loves you for you and love your babies, and you do have kids that are from another man. You feel me? But the situation didn't work. You said because I made a bad decision and had a baby by a guy that decided he wanted to whoop my ass, now I can't find love and happiness because of that. That don't make sense.
Love and happiness.
Chulo, what you say?
So, you know, I chose to be a stepfather, pretty much, right?
These bitches talking about love and happiness. What a dumb bitch. Nigga, when you fucking with somebody, that shit ain't got nothing to do with no love and happiness. What the fuck on Frankie Beverly Mays ass bitch? What's wrong with this stupid ass bitch? That's what I told you. These bitches is selfish. Bitches got kids talking about love and happiness. Well, nigga, these bitches is dumb, bro.
Right.
Chulo.
It matched my aesthetic, right?
It matched my aesthetics. It's
I'm a
crazy.
follow me.
That's not second place.
Second place? That's your aesthetic?
I was a single father, right? I was a single father of a girl. You know what I'm saying? I was a girl dad, so it was a little different, right? I always wanted a boy. I wanted to know what it was to actually raise a man, you know, and all this other thing. So when I actually met the woman that I decided to marry, I was like, okay, cool. You know, she came with a son, you know, and I already understand that it's a two-parent deal. You know, you don't want to be in those situations where, you know, like, I'm with your mama, but look, nigga, you on the side.
Yeah.
So it's one of those situations.
You got to
where it was
kick
like,
over a sport like
Huh?
Snoop did.
Yeah.
Baby Boy. Yeah.
So, you know, at the same time,
Fuck your fort, little nigga.
her
You
son
ain't
was
my
4.
daddy. I hate you.
Her son was 4 and my daughter was 4.
Oh, nigga.
So a lot of things match. You know what I'm saying? A
Mhm.
lot of things mesh. I'm like, listen, it'd be dope for my daughter to have somebody to play with, somebody to be around, or whatever the case is. You know,
Yeah.
that way it's not, hey, please my child
Yeah.
to try to please me.
Yeah.
You know, it's a game in the beginning
Yeah.
versus saying, okay, listen, they're gonna get in there, we're gonna see how it really is. Because you know how kids will start taking their parents' side,
Yeah.
the realistic things of whatever the case is.
I think that this conversation skips over something that's important. And
Which is?
the important part that it skips over is bringing that step parent into the household can create the household into a two-parent household.
What?
Yeah,
What?
that's what
Most
happens. If a
definitely.
single mother gets married, now you're in a two-parent
Two-parent
household.
household.
And when you have that two-parent
No,
household, like
nigga.
you just
What
said,
the fuck is you
statistically, we
talking
know what
about?
the numbers look like differently. We don't say the numbers off of two.
If that's the case, then why the fuck do they call it step parent? If I'm sitting over there, you feel me, and taking a role of being your fucking dad, how dare you sit over there and call me your stepdad? Motherfucker, I'm your dad. The fuck? See, that's what I'm telling you. You already discredited the motherfucker before he even get in there. Stepdad. The fuck you talking about? The motherfuckers that sit over there and birth, you don't call them stepmom, stepdad. You call them mom and dad. What are we talking about here? You already discrediting the girl, the woman will never sit over there, you feel me, and look at you in the way that she will look at her father. Because he know you just a placeholder, and she just some probably appreciate, like, oh my God, and you love my kid like your own. But guess what? She gonna say, you love my kid like it's your own. Peep what I just said. You love my kid as it's like it's your own. She didn't say you love our kid because she know it's not yours. Thank you for loving my kid like it's your own. What is we talking about here, my nigga? You will never get credit, my nigga. They be like, oh, thank you, right? Why do you think you be seeing these kids, my nigga, that ain't had their dad in their life, that even with a stepdad, they go search for their real dad? Why do you think that is, my nigga? You will never, ever have that true bond. You may have love. Their kid may have love for you, but you will never have that true bond like if it came from you, my nigga. I don't give a fuck what you niggas say. You will never have that bond. Now, if you niggas want to sign up for it, hey, don't worry about it. Nigga, don't worry about what I say. If you niggas want to sign up to be the father to another nigga kids, hey, do you, nigga. But I'm just letting you know what the fuck gonna happen.
Parent household biologically all the time. It's a two-parent household. So me marrying my husband and him having 2 kids, the kids' experience, he sleep right now, but if I woke his ass up, he'll tell you his experience with us at our house is going to differ than the experience that he gets at his mom's house with his stepfather.
Randy,
You feel me?
most step kids are package deal. It's kind of like cable, okay? You on a high-speed internet. Your child is you on a high-speed internet, and your child is the house phone.
Okay.
Okay?
Nobody use the house phone though.
Exactly. He don't like the kids.
Oh my God.
If we got to be honest,
That's a fact.
if we got to be honest, like I I hate step stools, step daddy, step mom.
We can tell.
Hey,
We can tell,
Once again, I'm
Some niggas just volunteering to be nigga stepdad so he can get some pussy. So he can have some broad and shit, cook his meals or do some shit. Some niggas do that shit, but ain't all the way in there. So that's even worse. You feel me? Of having another somebody to come up in that household to be involved in the kid's life that ain't all the way there for that kid's benefit. You bitches don't think about that shit either because you didn't think about the shit the first time when his real dad, when you was giving pussy to the nigga real dad. Now you sit over there, probably get ready to make another fatal mistake with the motherfucker with his stepdad. You bitches be having hella niggas, you feel me, come up in your kids' lives and shit. Shame on you hoes. You hoes need to be shamed. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You motherfuckers need to be shamed. Because you do shameful shit all the time. I can't sit over there and scroll down on my timeline without seeing you funky bitches shaking your booty. I'm not gonna see all that shit. And you think that shit is cute. All you bitches just shaking your ass and shit. Man, you look stupid doing that shit.
people have individual thoughts.
He went into that mode of what movie was that one? Dog was like, I hate everything black. I hate drums because they black. I hate piano keys because they black.
If you
Yeah,
are
let's hear it.
Fuck up, you bitches ain't never contributed nothing.
Nothing but the first loser.
Can I ask you guys this though? Why do you guys put that emphasis on stepdaddies and not stepmoms?
Oh, stepmama's worse. They the worst people in the world.
Let's talk about why. So you can get ate the fuck up.
The worst person in the world, Cinderella.
Okay.
Her stepmama was treating her bad.
This nigga went to a Disney movie, bro.
Listen, y'all love Disney.
First and foremost, what you doing calling another nigga? What you doing calling him a nigga? Bitch, this is what's problem. You bitches don't know how to stay in your fucking place. This nigga, like, shut the fuck up. Like, you bitches be too comfortable and shit. I can't stand that shit, you feel me? Have some fucking respect, bitch.
Stepmom is the reason why they are one of the worst people in the world because they don't love you until you come over. If you don't come over, you don't hear from them. They don't call you, they don't text you, none of them.
Let me tell you why you're wrong.
Stepmama,
my kids.
Stop using yourself.
No, I'ma always use my.
What the fuck is you talking about? Because you sit over there and have a good example, you think that shit rolls for everybody? Like, you bitches is dumb.
Example, because I am the example for the people.
No, you gotta talk to
my
the
kid.
You long head ass
Show do.
bitch head
And he
hella
a
long.
millionaire, and these niggas majority broke.
You got a
no,
bro.
let's be real. I say that to qualify.
Is that
myself.
nipples
We
out?
had this conversation. That's
Fuck
why
wrong with
I don't
this bitch?
use myself.
Well, I'm
No.
qualifying myself to
But
have
y'all
this
do know,
conversation.
realistically speaking, everybody is not gonna be married. Y'all do know that, right?
Yeah, that's the
like y'all
problem.
do know that it's 200 women to every one man.
Yeah.
Like, can we just play the numbers game for a minute? Do y'all know that?
Go get back
It's
up, baby.
200. Okay.
He
That's
wasn't.
why you need to fucking fall in line, you feel me? And go find you one of them good men, you feel me, that is willing to take your motherfucking ass in. But you bitches want to sit over talking about, you feel me, that you don't want to share, whatever. Like, well, fuck does that shit even mean? Bitch, that logic don't even make sense. So if a man got another kid, nigga, you definitely sharing, nigga. Shit, he got to be a father. Nigga, he's a son. He's a husband. He's a coach. He has so many titles. You talking about sharing, bitch? What the fuck are you talking about? Only thing you talking about, you feel me, is a nigga putting his motherfucking 4 pound in some pussy, nigga. That's the only thing you talking about. Fuck is you talking about, ho? Talking about sharing. That shit sounds so stupid to me. I don't want to share. Bitch, what? You been sharing? You were the first pussy that nigga fucked? Fuck you talking about? You feel me? And you already be knowing that nigga sit over there drilling some other pussy though. Fuck you talking about? So why when a nigga be up front you can't take it, but when a nigga lie you can't take it? That's how I know you bitches is dumb. And you can take it. Bitch, you might as well just fall in line. You ain't gonna be less than because you sit over there and pick the good man that sit over there and deal with multiple bitches. You feel me? That actually make you smart.
The person that was compatible. The thing is, no, because hear me out. This is it. No. Can we have this conversation?
I really
In the
don't
last
listen to
episode,
you. I think
pause
you're
one at
dumb.
a time. In the last episode, we had a conversation about women's rights, birth control, and things like that. And now in this episode, we're talking about
Women's
motherhood,
rights.
why you having this man baby and things like that. You having this man baby because some women feel like if there's a child growing in me, I'm not going to abort it. So you fucked up and you got pregnant by a loser, pookie picking ass nigga, and now you're going to have that child and you're keeping that baby. That's what happens. Well, we're gonna. What's this, y'all? That's how babies are made. If this was a penis and this was a vagina, this is how babies are made. We're gonna
What the
stop
fuck is
acting
this bitch talking
it
about?
takes being in love, you knowing somebody, and everything else to do this. Y'all sleep with people on the first night after knowing them. And you get shot. If you get the club shut up, you might get pregnant. If you get pregnant and you decide to keep that baby, you are definitely making a choice, and you are definitely making the choice to say, I'm gonna have to either deal with this man forever, I'm gonna be a single mama. And so we're not gonna punish the women. We are not gonna punish the women that actually sat up here and said, you know what? I'm not gonna kill God's creation. I'm gonna stand 10 toes on the fact that this is my baby. But you definitely have, but you're doing enough of a sense having to raise a child by yourself. You know how much fucking time a kid take, bro?
Hey, listen.
You know how much energy a kid take?
Just to tap in. These bum ass niggas, they will leave the situation, right? Early on.
Yeah.
Super early on.
Yeah.
I hate bum ass niggas.
This is paleta payaso, a delicious treat on a stick. Made up.
If you ain't a man, you ain't a man if you ain't taking care of your situation.
Period.
And the way I hate, I will then take care of just to show, nigga, this is what you did wrong.
Yeah.
This is what you did
Now,
wrong. Why can't you do this boy? And I made that boy who he is.
Now watch this.
Nigga, you gonna take care of another nigga kid to prove what he did wrong? You sound fucking dumb. Nigga, this nigga sounds stupid too. You's a bitch ass nigga. You sound hella stupid. You gonna waste your life to prove another nigga shit and get in a situation that ain't got shit to do with you? You're stupid. This nigga, like, come on, my nigga. That's why we got this nigga gotta be a mama raised ass nigga. There's no way, nigga, that somebody nigga raised a son to be a bitch ass nigga like this nigga. Come on.
$2 million into this account at 14 years old.
Period.
And that's something that his father.
I'm never giving
Watch
somebody
this.
else
Watch
shit.
this.
Why did he thought the way you thought? That young man will never be sitting the way that he's sitting now if he thought the way you thought. Because you feel like it's not that baby's fault. That baby
They should be.
Okay, hold on. 2K, go ahead.
When do y'all take accountability? If all these dudes that balls now all of a sudden, when do you look at yourself and say, damn, well, maybe my pussy at home and shit?
Well, we don't know. That's not a fact.
If he a ball, why you can't admit that you a home?
The thing is that
You
pause. No, the pause. Because what happens is because even what happens when a woman has a child and says, okay, you know what? I fucked up. I had a kid with a dude that's a loser. He's not doing this. Let me do the inner work to make sure I can do better for myself and pick a better husband in the future so I can live the life and pick the life that I need to have. And so if you do that, you run into niggas like this that be like, nah, you had that, baby, so raise it on your own.
Listen.
I'm not the owner of the home itself. So why would I come in here?
But how about this? I seen a situation. I know a girl who she take care of herself, got her own business, do what she's supposed to do. Was in a relationship with a guy. They was together for like 10 plus years. Had a baby, the little girl like 8 years old, right? Things didn't work out between them.
And now he ain't doing shit.
He was the best father ever when they was together.
And
had no reason for her to think he'd ever be a deadbeat. He did everything they were supposed to do. They were not married. You get what I'm saying? They wasn't married. It is what it is.
Flag on the plate.
Boom. Okay. But when that relationship...
I could see, like I said, there was something that dude showed that potentially... See, that's why you bitches... Like, that's your fault that you bitches just sit over there and see the shallowness in the dude. You don't deep dive into the individual to see about your future. You bitches just always live in the present. You don't never prepare for the future. And that's your problem. That's why you need fucking men. You bitches ain't got no guidance. You should have had a dad. Your dad would have told you, a real dad, a real father would have sit over there and prepped your mindset to know that you need to be prepping for the future. Quit thinking with your pussy. Quit thinking in the right now, because bitch, your future, you feel me, can be jeopardized by this moment in time and you get nutted in, you hoe.
Ended between the mother and him, it was as if the daughter no longer existed. And he said, I'm moving on with my life. He dealing with somebody else that got kids. And dealing with her kids and don't even acknowledge his own child because the relationship didn't work with the mother. Yep. When do that mean cut your seed off?
You know,
you said
he was in her life with him.
Ain't nobody sitting over there, you feel me, and not condemning that. You feel me? Like shit. You feel me? If he by choice is not sitting over there taking care of his seed because he ain't want to come fuck with because the broad ain't fucking with him no more. You feel me? That's on him, my nigga. That's on him, nigga. But that's also on her too. You feel me? But nigga, we're not sitting over there praising that. We ain't sitting over there saying that what he did is right. Like, why are you sitting over there trying to use that as an example for the poor pussy decision that you motherfuckers make? Everything goes down to your decision making. You need to make good decisions. You're making deposits into your future. And so there's a time, I don't give a fuck what you say. Bitch, you're not even in that situation. So how the fuck you know that she ain't missed it? There was something that she missed, or there's something that she overlooked until that individual. Because any nigga that did that and showed you signs that, you feel me, if something happened in that nature, that he would leave. You failed to realize that, you failed to deep dive in that shit. That's her fault. Why you bitches can't sit over there and take accountability?
Years.
You said flag on
whole
the play
time.
because of the marriage. I have a friend right now. I have a friend because of lack of marriage. I have a friend right now, and I wish that she was still here to tell her story because she just left. Who was married, got pregnant, found out her husband was cheating while she was pregnant, had the strength to say, you know what, it's not gonna work. Yeah, the fucking strength.
That's the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, so
Nigga, the strength. That's the dumbest thing to do. So she sit over there and get ready to break up a home, and you feel me, and sit over there and have this kid in a, you feel me, in a split home because he cheated. So I'm saying, like, you bitches is dumb, bro. You think that that's courage? You think that that's strength because she chose to break up a home? You're dumb. You're dumb.
to walk the fuck away? Absolutely.
You gonna leave your baby daddy and go get cheated on by a complete stranger.
By
No,
another
now she's gonna be
nigga.
by herself
Exactly.
and get herself together, and she's gonna be okay being
How about
alone.
she is alone and she's healing and making the right decision?
Healing? She got a fucking kid, you dumb bitch. She got a kid. Fuck you mean healing? She got to raise a kid now, you stupid.
Right here. This is black. I'm sorry. Black women.
See, I can't sit over there, you feel me? I don't know why homeboy even put himself in a position to be around these dumbass bras, because there's no point. And sit over there being in these conversations with these clueless, brainless ass bitches like this, bro. They'll never get it. And they're gonna always sit over there trying to back up claims with stupidity. You can never ever sit over there, you feel me, like this is pointless conversation.
Y'all have created these dysfunctional homes because of y'all ego.
Ooh.
A nigga cheating on me. Now my kids got to suffer. Win.
Facts.
Win. Win.
Fact.
He not 100% wrong.
He not 100% wrong, but he not 100% right.
I forgive you. How about you cheat and I forgive you, and then you keep doing it because you think I'm not gonna leave?
That's different.
Because bitch, you thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about the kid, you dumb bitch. How you know that, you feel me, there's another nigga that you get with, you feel me, ain't sitting over there, you doing the same shit. He just ain't got caught yet, you stupid bitch. Then what? You gonna keep getting in that cycle. All you bitches, you feel me, that you sit over there and talk about these motherfuckers cheating on you. How many times, you feel me, you done dealt with a motherfucker that did the same thing? So when you bitches gonna sit over there and look at the bigger picture and understand that you ain't worried about that type of shit, you feel me? Because that shit don't matter. Nigga, a real man gonna do what the fuck he gonna do. Bitch, either you gonna fall in line or you not. But why you gonna sit over there and break up a home, you feel me? Because you selfish. And only sit over there and go through that same cycle again. But now you sit over there going through the cycle with a broken home. You's a stupid bitch.
Wait.
How about you do it once and I take it and I say, okay, let's work it out, and then you keep doing it.
But
You
the
think
pro-
you
the
gonna have a
problem
Rashida
is-
and Kurt?
Y'all
You gonna have a
act so
Rashida and Kurt?
delusional.
That's what you
Y'all
gonna
act so delusional.
It
Oh,
is
God.
a delusion because y'all female intuition work every time except for when you really need it.
Oh,
Never
God.
tell you when- It's so funny
Talk your
because
shit.
y'all
Actually, I have
That's what I
anxiety
say,
from
that
my
female intuition shit is stupid. Because how the fuck y'all got all this good intuition, but y'all can't sit over there, you feel me, and pick motherfucking good dads and shit. You can't sit over there and see when you got a good man. That's what I say. These bitches, whoever said that stupid shit was dumb.
Tuition doesn't ever work.
But I just find it so funny because y'all know who the man is that y'all dealing with before y'all ever even lay down with him.
Yeah.
No, you do. Most of the time that y'all do.
I would agree with him on that.
And a
I
lot
believe that
of
you
lot
do.
of times y'all
You
get with
do.
the dude that y'all not supposed to be with, and then you looking to change him into something that he never was.
You are right.
Most of the time, you know that you dealing with an ain't shit ass nigga.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
God.
fact.
Yeah.
Y'all have kids by him,
And you
and then
still do
somehow
it.
y'all standards raised when y'all got extra kids tagging along
Right.
with y'all. How the fuck does that happen?
Hey, do you
Well,
think
can
it's
I-
an age range?
Talk
Do you
your
think it's
shit.
an age range? Like, let's say you had the child
Talk your shit,
between
Anton.
17, 18, 19.
That part,
You
that
don't
part,
even have a mindset
that
of
part,
understanding who you even
that
are.
part,
Who would like you?
that
Like,
part.
Is it an age range? I
You
see
don't
if
know
you like
what's going on
20,
with
30
people.
something.
Because you sit right next to a product of that.
So you can never grow. Is what
You
you're
sit
saying.
right next to
No,
not
listen,
a product from
I
my
think
mother,
that
but
you
from
can grow.
myself.
What y'all talking about
Go
over here?
ahead,
What
go
y'all talking about over
No,
here?
he said something about, you said the age range thing. And
Yeah.
I said, I agree with you because when you say you know who you're dealing with, I didn't learn. First of all, it's a terrible thing when the father is not in the daughter's life. I grew up without a father, so it's a lot of things that I did not know when it came to men, right?
Wait.
And you still
Let me
don't
ask you a
know.
question. At what point did you hold your parent accountable for that? You did.
Always did.
Okay, then that's cool.
Always did. Never had a problem speaking on it. But what I will sit here and say,
You got to hold both of your parents accountable. This is a team sport.
I absolutely held
Because
my
you know
mother
what the
accountable for
thing
as
about it
well.
is, if I have a kid out of wedlock and I don't pay, you know what happens? I go to jail.
Yeah.
Fact. See, no. Listen. The thing about men is that we understand that regardless of the decision that we make, we always gonna be held accountable by society.
Oh,
Don't
God.
matter if you hold us accountable. Listen, you know how many shelters that there are for men that
Make
have
comparison.
domestic abuse? Do you know how many men don't even report domestic abuse because they just gotta take it? They just gotta take that L. That's the nature of a guy. We understand, right or wrong, good or bad, that whatever decision that we make is on us. Y'all know that y'all gonna be able to find another simp to come and pick you up and off your bum when you made a mistake because now I'm better. I'm a good woman. I got my life together. I went and got my nursing degree. You know, I'm an esthetician. All of this shit. No. Let's be fair. All of a sudden,
What happened
now
to
I
that
don't want to
boy?
talk to a guy that make less than
Can't
me.
grow.
All of this other shit. Like somehow I buried my past. I moved from Detroit to Atlanta to Houston and back to Detroit, and now I'm a new woman. Nobody want to hear. No. That's the.
No, I'm not mad at him for what he's saying right now.
I'm a fixed black woman starter kit. I got me a Nissan Altima. I don't got no fucking insurance. The bumper is hanging off the back. All of that shit, right?
Does the Nissan?
Absolutely.
Hey, wait, I have a serious question. Hold on, I have a very serious question.
Because I mean, we don't get to the thick of it. Let's
the
get for real.
does the Nissan Altima have the eyelashes on it? Because I love
It
when the car,
does.
I love when the car
They
has
got the
the
eyelashes
on it. Oh,
and
I
they
love
got the
it.
sparkly
Does
steering
it
wheel.
have the furry steering wheel? Those are
Yeah,
my
it got all
favorites.
of that shit.
Ooh, those girls look like they have good coochie. All right, so let's talk about this real quick. Let's talk about this real quick.
Hold
No,
on, Andy.
what?
She was about to say something. Go ahead.
No, I was
Okay.
saying
Oh,
about
I
as
wanna
far
talk about the good coochie girl.
you was so silly now.
CNA.
I said as far as like the age thing go and just not knowing
Coochie now
better.
available.
That's what I love myself for how far I've come and who I am now. Because the cards that I was dealt, I was meant to fail, and I did not.
No.
There were so many hills that I had to climb to get to where I am now, and I'm still not where I want to be. But I'm just proud of myself because I was not meant to win at all. Like literally,
See,
I got.
if you had a dad, you wouldn't even be thinking like that. Cause that shit sounds stupid. The cards that I was dealt, motherfucker, you got some color on your skin, bitch. Whenever you think you about to sit over there and have a perfect deck, you dumb bitch, nigga. So what, nigga? You deal, nigga. See, that's that mentality, my nigga. A real pops gonna sit over there and be like, man, fuck all that shit, nigga. You sound like a sucker, nigga. Nigga, it's okay to sit over there and take fathers. It's okay to tell that shit to your daughters. Quit that soft shit. Quit that soft shit. You know what I'm saying, motherfucker? You responsible for yourself. You need to make good decisions, and that type of thinking is gonna go ahead and lead you to go ahead and justify bad decisions. That small thinking is gonna allow you to get small shit. Think big. Think the future, nigga.
Got into a relationship young with I have 3 children. My oldest 2 have the same father, and then my youngest has her own dad, right? So I got pregnant with my son when I was 17. I had him when I was 18, then turned around, and then had another baby at 19.
And what about
and then my third child came in my 21st year of life. So by the time I was 21, I had 3 kids, and they was all in diapers. That shambles. When I say, how? You get what I'm saying? But I worked.
My nigga, what were you doing? Nigga, what? What were you doing, bitch? Wow, you didn't think that the first one was gonna be hard. You kept doing it the same. What the fuck are you doing? You probably was looking for a step sucker.
3 jobs. I took care of my kids. I did what I was supposed to do.
Oh,
I never relied on the
you get
government.
credit.
The only thing that the government did for me, honestly, was pay for the births of my children because I didn't have insurance. You get what I'm saying? I was working temp jobs. They didn't offer that. But I tried to do everything the right way. Once I figured out they're not helping. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Can I dive deeper into your story a little bit? Do you mind if I do
No,
that?
go ahead.
The other part that really is, I guess, not instilling, that kind of is heartbreaking for me, because when I look at women that didn't grow up in 2-parent households and didn't have access to their father regularly, you could tell the difference. When I first met Crystal, the first story that she told me, y'all, it literally broke my heart. Crystal was supposed to be in Atlanta in law school.
Well, what's stopping her, nigga? What's stopping her?
She didn't have that support. She didn't have the people that
You don't need fucking support. You need drive. And that's what your father is gonna put in you. That's that shit I'm talking about, my nigga. You don't need support. You need drive. I done seen people sit over there and make it happen in that field with less and more fucked up situations. No, that's just an excuse. That's why you need dads. And your stepdaddy ain't gonna do it for you.
could have helped her navigate what that looks like. And even if the crazy thing about that is, even if you do come from a 2-parent household, if you don't have the family that, or the resources or the counselors that's gonna pour into you and teach you how to navigate those waters and navigate that road, it's gonna be difficult. So not only was the education situation set up for her to win.
Man, stop that. Make something out of fucking nothing. The fuck you talking about? What the fuck did Richard Williams do with Venus and Serena? Man, so everybody didn't sit over there and had that Lonzo Ball shit. He went on here and downgraded and made them come from nothing. Fuck you talking about? They built that shit from nothing. Nigga, he didn't have the resources. He didn't have the coaching. What did he do? Take initiative and coach them himself. And then taught his wife to go hit, you feel me, and be a backup. That's drive. That's making something out of nothing, because he knew that wasn't nobody gonna give him shit. He had to go take it. And that's why I keep saying, that's why you need some real motherfucking dads in your fucking life. Because all I'm seeing is some loser ass shit. That's all I'm hearing is loser shit.
But because how life was set up, it wasn't set up for her to win. It was like right there. Imagine one of your biggest goals, your biggest dreams is right there. You can almost touch it. But because your circumstances and how your life
Larry
is set
said
up,
a lot
you're
of
not
these
gonna do,
hoes
it's literally just
ain't
like,
worth being in a monogamous relationships. I wholeheartedly agree with you. I agree with you. I wholeheartedly agree with you. Facts. These bitches be acting like they some hellified bitches or something. You feel me? Nah, bitch, you average at best.
you can't get there.
Listen.
Hey, look, I want to touch on that only because it's a vulnerable conversation, and we might as well have it. Of why I even chose to do that even further of being a stepfather.
This thing a grown ass man
So
talk
I
about
found out I
something
was adopted,
vulnerable.
right? I had to find out at 17. My birth mother was a crackhead. She had 8 kids before me. My mother was a nurse. She literally went in there and said, yo, I need to get rid of this baby because nobody don't want it. I'm ready to get rid of it. And then at that point, right, my mother and my father, right, the ones that I know today, my mother and my father, they were.
Told you, nigga, he ain't had no fucking dad talking like that, nigga. I told you. Don't no real man, you feel me, that was raised by a real dad talk like that, nigga. I just know by your ideology if you's a mama raised ass nigga. All the time. I can know, you feel me, from a bitch mentality that you didn't have no dad. This shit is too easy.
They wanted a child. My mom had a tooth tied. She already had 3 kids prior. She wasn't planning on having no more children. She fell in love with this man. The man that came in there and took care of all 3 of my siblings. They're like 13, 14 flat. And he walked in there as a man. And that's what she wanted to do for him because she knew he wanted his own child.
Yeah.
So, boom, she had that conversation with my father and said, no, we need to adopt that little boy. You know what I mean? literally from birth. I'm talking about going through withdrawals, keeping people up for the first 6 months of my life, and just seeing everybody take to me and seeing that it was nothing but love. But because I knew I wouldn't even been here if she would have made that decision, or if he would have made that decision, like, nah, fuck this little dude. We don't want him. I want to have my own kid. If I can't have my own kid, it's it out. But he chose to be a stepfather from literally in the worst situations with the worst type of child. You know what I'm saying? The worst type of child. He ain't just like, oh man, let me just I wouldn't be here today. Wouldn't have created this and that. Wouldn't have made millions. Wouldn't have been, this influential. Wouldn't
Well,
even.
that's what you come from. So that's why you sit over there and think that it's the right thing to do. That's what you come from. And you appreciate that situation. That's why it holds endearment in your heart. But just because you come from that situation, don't mean that every nigga should embrace that shit. Come on, my nigga.
And now, as I'm looking at my son, who almost had the same situation where her baby father said, yo, if you want me to watch this child while you go to work, you're going to have to pay me child support. That's some bum ass nigga shit, right? Just seeing that, I'm like, yo, watch what I do.
I think that's dope, right? And I can't speak to you because I know you personally, so I can't speak negative. And you know, congratulations to you on your growth and everything that you've accomplished. But in reality, like,
my nigga ain't got no neck.
Nobody, thank you. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about individual stories. Everybody got their own trauma that they done been through and issues that had happened in their life.
On God.
And
I care.
What make you so fucking special?
No. We coming
Nigga,
back
either
to,
you gonna succeed or you're not.
let me tell you something. You know what I've seen? Just at the end of the day, it comes back to the original core of the conversation of, because see, y'all looking at it from a selfish perspective about how it's affecting you. When that last episode dropped from last season, if you go through the comments and you look at them, for every one of y'all, it's 50 dudes that said, I did it, I will never do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I will never do it again.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the worst things that I could have ever did in my life.
Okay.
To ever become a step crash dummy.
Okay, so let's have a
So
conversation.
we don't talk about that other side. We only talk about the success.
We think some of the details that make Thursday Boots most special are the ones that you can't see. Hey everyone.
No, let's talk about it, because even in those success stories,
choices.
even in
Like
those
you said.
success stories, it's difficult, and that's the conversation I do want to have. I don't necessarily want to stay on the stepdads being whatever.
Because you know you have no point.
Conversation of the ups and downs of a blended family,
because it's work.
Because
it's work.
it is real work.
It's not
as
easy.
a woman that has been a stepmother for 6 years now, nearly 7 years. It's difficult at times, especially when all of the adults involved are not mature. It's difficult when the kids start hitting puberty and they start going through what they're going through. But if we being a bean, the kid that I actually carry be giving me hell too. So I don't know if being a stepmama is hard or just being a parent period is hard, because that 4-year-old got hands and be working me. Okay.
Can I tell you how I knew I wasn't supposed to be a stepdad?
Tell me how you knew you wasn't supposed to be a stepdad.
Man,
Now wait, Parson, is it gonna be a lie or is it gonna be the truth?
No. Actually, okay, this is why you should stay with your kids if you would do it. I'll never forget laying over this poverty-stricken girl house. We on the couch.
Poverty-stricken girl?
Definitely.
You heard what he said.
Okay. But you were laying up with her. So back to not being. Hold on.
Let him tell the story, right?
Back to not being a homeless shelter. It sounds like you were in the homeless shelter, nigga.
Yeah, I was in the house.
You was getting it in.
Let him tell the story.
Come on.
I'm laying on and her son at the time. He's 4. He come over, smack right in the face.
As he should have.
Okay.
Hoe ass nigga.
Excuse me?
So I look up at her, she laughs, and I look at him.
Because it was funny.
Hold on. She laughs and he laughs. I'm saying, you ain't gonna do nothing?
No.
I'm like, no. Okay, cool. I had a stepdad too. You don't touch nobody else too, right?
Okay. Oh no.
The next morning.
Oh, you spent the night.
Hold on. The
You
next
stayed the
morning.
night.
Yeah, absolutely.
After he rocked your shit, girl.
Okay.
So he rocked your shit. You stayed in his house?
He hit me, I hit his mama. Who were?
Woo!
Okay. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna tell you, I hit him too while you. So the morning, I get up, before I'm gonna leave, I go to the bathroom. Pee all over the floor. I go wake up.
You look like you be peeing on toilets.
I go wake up. Hey. You know little Johnny, he just pissed all over the floor.
No, he did. You for real? Like, yeah. Got up, teared his ass up. I was walking out the door.
Oh God,
You
nigga.
just saying your kid's life. I might be the stepdad.
She fell for that shit.
I might be the
No,
stepdad.
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why she was a goofy.
He is wild.
She was a goofy as fuck because that strong smelling ass piss on the floor in that bathroom smelled like ammonia. Did not come out no fucking toddler. Girl, that baby drink milk and water. You thought that Russell that you was smelling on the floor was from your kid?
Nigga, y'all be giving y'all kids some bullshit, so who knows? Shit.
She had me in the house. How small do you think she was?
How small?
How smart.
How smart?
He
Yeah.
from Mississippi.
Yeah, sorry. I can't.
Basically, he
Listen.
said he blatantly said
Every
he's not a
ounce
good
of
decision.
every ounce of blackness left. I'm like, wait, what? Excuse me, sir. What did you say?
I go over there periodically on food stamp day. Can you blame me? I had a hotel over there.
You are ridiculous.
That nigga a fool,
I am
right?
married now.
So you just said you go over there periodically.
No, I said I did.
No, you said I go
You
over
said it
there.
as impressive.
Cut the camera.
It's okay. It's a safe space. It's a safe
Clip
space.
it out.
It's a safe space.
Shit, the way you was
So
trying to
wait,
attack that nigga, you
We
sure?
talked briefly about the high.
Something wrong with him, man.
We leaving all that shit.
niggas ain't participating in this.
We talked briefly
like
about
that.
the highs and the lows
Stop.
of blended families. For those that actually come from or have been a part of a blended family, what are some of the highs and the lows that you've experienced? And I shall go first. One of my lows was really just trying to get myself and my kid's mom on the same page. Because there was a history there, it was difficult. Why did I feel like it was on me? Because I feel like the woman creates the temperature in the household. If it's my house, it's mother to mother. I was raised dumb mama, dumb baby. So when them kids are at my house, I'm the mama. I'm helping. I'm doing A, B, C, and D. So it was important for her to get on the same page so we can mother these kids properly the same way. Let me know what you're doing at your house so I can mirror that at my house. They go to bed at 9 o'clock at your house. They got to go to bed at 9 o'clock at my house. They having a 3-course meal at your house, including 2 veggies. Cool. Me too, baby. So that was hard because even when you dealing with somebody that's similar to you that you like, you still have difficulties trying to figure out how to navigate and work together. I was dealing with somebody who was on the opposite page of me, used to sleep with my man. That's all. Hold on now. You know what his nut face look like. That's a little bit different. You feel me?
Nah, that's real.
No, dead ass. You know what?
Hey, popping, right?
Yeah, you feel me? Like, that's a little bit difficult. Once I was able to put my own ego aside and say, okay,
What the
cool,
fuck
this is what I
going on
signed
with
up
this
for.
shit?
I said I was with him and his kids. Let's figure this out. We was able to work together and figure it out. We have a book together called Co-Parent Like a Boss. And we still hit our speed bumps sometimes because we were raised very different.
Y'all better not read that shit. If y'all want to read that shit, go ahead. Nah, I ain't gonna fuck with her buddy though. But nigga, if you sit over there and go take what she said as gospel after you hearing this bitch say what she said, you be a motherfucking fool. But if you want to read it, go ahead.
I come from a 2-parent household who my mom and dad have been together for 43 years. She comes from a single parent household. Her mom had her when I think she was like 15 or something like that. It's very different. So we had to do the work to get on the same page, and we did it, and we're constantly doing it. What are some of the ups and downs you guys may have faced in your blended families?
When my stepdad, I had a problem with thoughts because he wasn't my stepdad.
What you mean? Because they weren't married?
But I just nigga with my dad, so I like.
See what I'm saying?
Facts,
You see what
nigga.
I'm saying?
So you don't like
Facts,
stepdaddies because
nigga.
you was a badass dude.
Facts, nigga, that ain't my daddy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, nigga, facts, nigga, shit. You heard it from the nigga mouth.
Gave him a hard
How
time
old was you
purposely.
when he came in your life? I knew him since I can remember, bro. But I'm just saying, it's like some people who you naturally just don't get along with. We just didn't like it. And y'all don't never take the kid and say, okay, maybe you just don't get along with this person.
Yeah. No.
And so that was difficult, but the good part, I used to steal his shoes. Yeah, we used to wear them to school. So that was cool.
My son do that too.
Wait, y'all negotiating with another man?
Okay, now let's talk about that.
That shit is crazy.
So the blended families thing, right?
Mhm.
So for the first couple years, everything's smooth. You know what I mean? Because he out the picture. You
Right.
know what I mean? He didn't even want to slide in.
Right.
Until he did. Until
Right.
he found out who I was. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You see me on social media and shit. Now it's like, hold on, that's the nigga that raised my
He is.
You feel me? So boom. Now he want to oppose his, you know what I'm saying, the superiority.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's your child.
Right.
So now, obviously I'm in a, road in a hard place. I'm like, cool, how this happened? You know what I'm saying? How we gonna let this happen?
Yeah.
Or are we? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It was to the point where I'm like, all right, y'all trying to work it out, but it was the same issues that a reason why they separated.
Right.
You know,
Disrespectful,
he
can't
wanted to talk
communicate.
loud.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I ain't even know that bullshit. You
So
ain't gonna handle.
listen,
You
that
can
was
have
my
enough.
same thing. Girl, you about to sit here yelling my man what? Because we can fight.
You feel me? And I'm like, listen, this ain't even happening. Like, listen, that might be your kid with her,
I yell at him.
but your whole conversations, your communications, everything, you take that with me.
Yeah.
You take that with me now because I'm the father in your child life.
Yeah.
Hell
So
no.
you got you talking to me. You talking to me now.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I'm not, but I can't negotiate with another man over his
And
kids.
choices.
Not over my kid.
But that's
That shit is wild. Like that's a rock and a hard place.
Is it his kid?
That is a rock and a hard place for me to have to negotiate with another. Somebody get her a mic, please. That's not my kid.
My second
That
is
ain't
my
no
kid. That's
motherfucker.
not
No.
what
You
you
talking about it from a woman's perspective.
Yeah.
But that
From a man and a woman is two different things.
Okay, so cool. Hold on. Let's have that conversation. Why?
The moment when that boy said dad, because I earned
I
that.
don't care what
The moment he
that boy
said
said.
daddy, I'm like, oh boy, you my son.
earned
I don't
that.
care what that boy said.
This nigga said he earned fatherhood. Nigga, he been taking, he talking, he earned that shit. See, that's that sucker shit, nigga. That's some sucker shit, nigga. He earned that. Nigga said he earned that. Nigga, the fuck? Nigga, I am that. I ain't earned it. Earned it. Nigga, I am that. Fuck.
We locked in.
Listen, he got my blood. And this why dudes be in tune with their dad so much. Because they daddy already got the tools for them for their son.
No, they don't.
So, yes, they do.
These niggas be
No,
dumb
listen,
as fuck.
I can look at
No.
Randy, I can look at my daughter right
deuces
now
down?
and tell them exactly what they gonna do
right.
in life because they based off of me. And
A lot of
no.
a
Hold
lot
on.
of
I know exactly
Hold on,
what's
Randy,
Another dude can't tell me what's best for my child. You know what's so funny? I was talking to my wife the other day, and my daughter, you know what I'm saying? She depending on if she lose, because she in Taekwondo and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Depending on what she lose, I know what her moves are going to be because she's just like me.
Mhm.
Thank you. She is a replica of me as far as my personality. And I have to even tell her mother, no.
She got her mama eyes.
Cool, but I have to tell her like, hey, you got to give her a minute. Don't get on her. Don't tell her that she's doing something wrong. She gonna get over it. Give her a second.
Yeah.
It is because I know who I was.
Yeah.
And so inherently, she replicates my DNA. If you go back and you trace your lineage, ain't a fucking stepfather gonna be in the picture.
Yes, it is.
No. As far as your bloodline, as far as who you are as an individual,
Of course not.
our DNA is imprinted on. It's a whole nother ball game from a man. First of all, you can't compare a man to a woman. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with another man over something that he created. He was in the room when they had that kid. Let's say something.
He know her nothing.
Regardless.
I'm not arguing with an absent father, period. If you ain't been there while I've been there,
Let
you
me
want
tell
to
you
be in your
something.
child's
You ain't
life.
nothing if
I'm
you
not
ain't
finna
If I
argue with
get
no absent
divorced
period
today,
all of a sudden.
if I got divorced today, I'm always gonna have access to her.
You're not an absent parent.
It don't matter.
And you know
I'm gonna have access to her regardless.
No. Stop using yourself as an example.
I'ma always
Stop
know
using yourself as an
See,
example.
I'm telling you, nigga, y'all be fools to listen to this bitch. Nigga, he spitting.
And when
You're
and
the
if you kiss
exception.
her, you
You're
gonna be
not the
kissing me.
rule.
That was your wife. That's your wife. What do you mean?
either
Of
way,
course.
it's the same thing when you have a
No,
child.
it's not.
Listen, that child come out, they C-section or come out like an alien. Like,
How it sound?
Oh, what you said?
Hold on, wait.
You said-
How it sound? Fuck that. We're not skipping over that shit. We're not skipping that. How does it sound again when it comes out?
that shit sound crazy.
Sound like a cat.
Oh,
He looked that kid in the face.
What kid he was giving birth?
What about the ones who wasn't there when that
What you
baby was
said?
born?
That's her problem. Ain't nobody That's her problem.
That's
You're-
her problem.
Yeah.
So wasn't there.
So to be fair,
Because he decided not to be there when that baby was born. That's her problem.
Do y'all hear how crazy that sounds? A dude wants to participate in his kid life. He gonna sit there and negotiate with another dude.
That's
about-
raising
about-
a kid.
Especially
You wouldn't
you-
have to do that.
With your- Oh, wait,
Hold on, drop your
hold on. Hey,
your
if
shit,
you
Crystal.
put your hands on
Drop
the
your shit, Crystal. Drop your shit, Chris.
You don't gotta negotiate shit with nobody about your child if you were there before that man came and already had shit.
Bitch, I'm about to sit over to negotiate if I wasn't there. What the fuck I look like? Dumb bitch.
No. Hey, hold on.
If you was doing your fucking
We gonna
job,
add on
that's
to
it.
it. We gonna add on to it.
was already there. I
Wait.
can't change
We
what the hell
gonna
is
add
going
on to
on.
it. And if you put your hands on her prior before I showed up, I'm never allowing this nigga to eat even get any type of hype. You get hype, nigga, you down there. What we doing?
And that's how you niggas end up going to jail, nigga, for a very long time over some pussy that in all reality you were just a placeholder so she can get the kid raised. So you can do her heavy lifting. You stupid motherfucker.
So I'm separating that
See how
shit
crazy
immediately.
this sound, bro?
You feel me?
This sound
So
insane.
the thing is
Well-dressed sucker.
I'm not mad at y'all for having y'all point of view and having y'all
Well-dressed sucker.
Have y'all
$5. That is all it takes to make a difference in this
Look
election.
at this nigga right
If
here.
that's absolutely cool. Like have your say. That's absolutely cool.
Okay.
But you can't knock the next person for having a different set of standards than you. Their
I can't
experience.
control how he's gonna react. My standards don't got nothing to do with what it is that he said. Is
No,
your
your standard.
He may be
your
you
standard.
might have dealt with a crash dump. You might dealt with a dude that was from the street. I can't negotiate with a terrorist.
I'm meeting your standard of not dating
I'm not
women
gonna
with
sit here and
kids.
negotiate with a terrorist.
I mean your standard of
No
not dating
negotiation.
women with
Right.
kids. That's all I meant.
See, now the privilege, the love for the town for a nigga that want to put up.
Yeah.
Like he can.
That's not true. My stepdad came like you said. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's when you put a man over your child. That's when you put a man over your child.
Hold on one second.
No.
Pause.
What y'all saying?
Latia wants to talk and she ain't talked all episode yet. Let her talk.
My stepdad came into my life when I was 2 years old. My brother he's a year up under me, right? So my mama had 2 kids. He has not left. They broke up 20 years ago. He's my kid's grandfather. Like,
Oh, that's the truth. Let him
He's
speak.
he's a great grandfather.
Let him speak.
Time out.
This is ridiculous.
That's the only
Like
nigga,
Donald Trump.
and that's the only nigga that'll put up with your mama. Don't mean he gonna be the best motherfucking
But
daddy
he
for my
was a
child.
great person. That's
No,
what
he's
he
not.
did.
He's a
Literally raise another woman's child, was in that kid's life from the time that woman left from the dude and she basically leapfrogged into the next situation and he took care of them like they own. You know what that kid grew up to do? Seek and long for their own father.
Yeah.
Literally, they go and they try and he
But that has nothing to do with the love they have for their stepfather.
Hold on.
That has nothing to do
Hold
with
on.
that has nothing to do with the love they have for their
Hold on.
stepparent.
Come on.
Because I'm the
He was get into an argument because of course she had more kids with the dude. I seen the real kid and the kid that was taken care of get into an argument because the stepkids felt like the stepfather didn't have as much of an impact on them as they did. No, you missing what I'm saying. The stepfather sacrificed his life. He never got the honor. Y'all don't see you speak it. You
What's
what
up?
up, no big dog?
Thank you.
I'm a father and I'm a stepfather.
Come on.
As a father, you know what I mean? I've been with my wife for 2 years. I need to become.
You could have got that in football.
Talk your shit.
Now, hold on, bro.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Mom had a basketball team, my man. She had 5 of us. I'm the oldest. So not to discredit my mom.
Yeah.
But she ran into different situations because a lot of niggas want shit.
Oh my God.
Hold on, cause no, not to say, oh my God.
He out there shouting some C out there talking about some sucker shit.
Me
Crazy.
came along the road and said, hey man, you know, you got do something great about you. But I'm saying there are great stepfathers.
I agree. Nobody is saying
that there ain't no great stepfathers. We just saying that's not a smart position to put yourself in. Why are you living your life to take care of another nigga's kids? You know how much energy it takes to take care of a kid, and you putting your energy, wasting your life into another nigga's seed, another nigga's DNA that you will never ever fully understand. Nigga, what? Are you serious? Are you serious? Come on.
The stepfathers are not great at what they're doing. I'm saying that it does not benefit a single man, to come into a woman's life that already has kids. Is nothing for him to gain from that.
Because one of them kids could be done that.
No.
All right.
No, it is statistics. Most men take care of their children. It's a small minority of men.
More people saying how
Oh God.
It's a small minority of men.
Hands up. looking for. Hey, I'm in charge.
Bitch, you ain't in charge of shit. Bitch, who you screaming at? Bitch, you out here, bitch. What? Nigga, you got the game fucked up.
No homegirl.
I'm in charge.
He came out with that.
I'm in charge, DJ.
What's a fact?
I'm gonna grab the wheel.
I'm in charge.
All I
Randy,
know
we
is-
normalize.
No, I will
being a
say
baby
this. Now
mama.
listen, I will say this. There is a lot of baby showers that look like receptions, and I don't see a man there.
That's fair.
I will say this, and I do think that we need to be more intentional about knowing someone before we lay with them. I 100% believe that. I do believe that we are a little bit too loose with our coochies and we lack dick discipline as well. And I think that we're so caught up in this high-speed, fast-moving society that we think that, oh, it could be him, it could be him, it could be him. And that's a horrible way to live your life when it comes to your coochie. I do agree with that. But my bisexual ass is going to close out this episode because I don't think it's anything wrong with that. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in.
Well, nigga, yeah, nigga, well, shit, nigga, well, we got what we got how she grew up.
We'll be back
when
for
she just
episode
said
3 in
that
a minute.
shit.
Thank y'all.
I knew it was something with this bitch. Hey, man, this shit's some crazy ass shit, man. Hey, we got a lot of fucked up ideologies, man, being put on everybody, and they thinking that this shit gospel, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you something, my nigga. I'm gonna leave y'all with this shit. You feel me? I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Majority of the time, shit, if not damn near all, if the majority of the world is going with it, it's most likely the wrong thing to do. It's most likely the wrong thing to do. It's not the right mindset. You feel me? It's not. I'm telling you that right now. Nigga, you do with that information as you may. Man, these bitches is fucked up. And these niggas be suckified in they motherfucking self, man. But all right, y'all, man. To the next one, man. We gone.